I have an immune system of a rat. My dad always says our white trash blood cells help prevent susceptibility to a lot of common health issues. But it finally happened. I caught it. I've been stuck inside for the past week and I decided to set up a new skateboard so when I finally can get back out, I'll be excited to ride a freshie. I went with the Polar P2 shape, a shape I've ridden before and found the perfect medium between an 8.5 and a 9-inch wide deck. The P2 comes in at 8.625 at the widest point by 32 inches long, which is pretty standard. The nose is 7 inches while the tail is 6.5 and the wheelbase is a 14.5. I really love that wheelbase. So ultimately it's a little bit of a stubby board that gives a nice sturdy ride while still having that maneuverability for big transition. Since I skate a lot of crusty and DIY spots, my bearings get dusted really quick. Something I never do is clean my bearings. Since I have some downtime, I figured this would be a good way to preserve my bearings and make them last a little bit longer. I use the Bones bearings cleaner along with the Sonic bearing cleaner solution. Now the biggest issue for me with this whole ordeal is just having weakness and not having the strength to really skate or do anything. Like, it's been hard just to get out and go. Like, setting up my skateboard, cleaning all the bearings and doing everything like that actually took a lot of energy, which is so ridiculous. Like, as someone that's always outside using a lot of my energy, excurting my energy, it's just crazy how much this really has played a role. So I want to get back in the groove. I was gonna go hit some curves, some low impact, however ended up at the skate park. So I'm gonna keep it mellow today, try to keep it under an hour, just get some strength back. Basically, that's my goal. However, I do get exhausted really quick, kind of get out of breath quick. So this will be a little bit of a trial and error to see if I can inch my way back into skating. So as much as I thought it was going to be a physical inability to get back on the board and skate after COVID, it's actually a mental game. Like, I was just so worried about everything that was going on at the skate park. I was looking at everybody else. I was too concerned with like what tricks to film, things like that. So instead of going to the skate park or instead of spending more time there and getting all messed up in my head, I'm actually gonna go hit this DIY skate spot. It's got a really rad curb. There's like 4 new slappy tricks I really want to learn. So being down and not being able to skate, I've been consuming a lot of skateboarding and now I got some ideas. Always shake it. You gotta always shake it. That's how you know you don't come for money. Shake that gas out, baby. So I am personally pretty receptacle to seasonal depression, and what I mean by that is like certain times of the year. Right now it's winter. Also, I just had to spend Christmas alone, so the combination of everything going on right now is very easy for me to slip into a deep depression where I just want to stay in my bed all day essentially. So right now, I'll be honest with you, that sounds so amazing, just like chilling in bed, not worrying about anything. Like, that sounds so much easier. However, I kind of have to force myself to go skate or do certain things so that I can shift those neurological problems that are going on in my head with just like wanting to shut down. So essentially, I'm gonna get a skate session. We're gonna see how I feel after the session right now. To be honest, I do want to skate, but like more than I want to skate, I just want to chill and do nothing. But that's not good for you. That's not healthy. So let's get to the 4 tricks I really want to learn on this curb outside. There's the curb over there. Super nice double-sided curb. There is a DIY spot here as well, which is really rad. Boys have been killing it. The House Skate Shop, Party Pack Hardware, everyone that's contributing to this. So I have 4 tricks, I believe, 4 slappy tricks I really want to learn today. Or I guess the idea is so I have something to focus on. Right now, my mind is everywhere. I need to like narrow down my visual focus. So what I'm gonna do is I wrote down some tricks. This is kind of what helps me sometimes. I like go into my notes and I'll write down tricks so when I go out and skate, I'm not just scrambling. Like, normally I don't mind to not write down tricks, but if you're in the mindset that I'm in where I'm like trying to skate but it's really not working, this helps have some structure and guidelines. So the first trick, actually there's no specific order. I'm just gonna tell you what they are. Boardside feeble fakie, feeble boardside hurricane, feeble 270 out, and half cab feeble. A lot of feebles, but I'm new to slappy grinds. I only learned frontside and backside slappy grinds like a year and a half ago. I'll leave a link up here if you wanna learn how to do slappy grinds, but hopefully I can use this double-sided curb to my advantage. I think the first trick I'm gonna try is feeble to boardslide to hurricane. Let's see if I can get it under hopefully X amount of tries. I'm gonna switch up the order too, because I do wanna have fun. I wanna enjoy myself on the session, get a sweat, but I also need some structure. So that's what we're gonna dive into. Let's hope I can get all those tricks. Look at that. Freshy. Ooh, baby. I've been really liking the Santa Cruz rails too. I feel like they stay on there good. They're a good profile. Like they're not too high, not too low. It's probably be the last time I can use them though, because you can see like they are definitely chipping away. Like the plastic, you know, slides off eventually. Still riding my 66 Aces. Luckily the bolt has been staying on since I used the Loctite, so all good. This is what the top of the board looks like on an 8625. The 66 is so, I mean, someone might say that these trucks are too big for this board, but I like my trucks a little bit bigger than the board. It's a common theme that like people like to do is actually have a smaller truck than their board, but I think having a little bit of a wider truck just gives me more board control. All right, there's a lot of things working against me today, but hopefully that'll give me that much more satisfaction once I puncture that wall. So it's really wet. Hopefully I get some slides without sliding out. So, make sure this focus is on. So, we got a couple board slides. Now, what I want to try is the feeble to board slide to Hurricane. I lied before, I'm sorry. I need to get a couple board slides, spray all that water off there. Let's get into it. Take that, not gonna be greedy. Got a little grind to slide to grind, so let's move on to the next one. Got the board slide feeble to Hurricane. Now, I wanna get the board slide feeble fakie. So what I'm gonna try to do is get into board slide, push it into feeble, and then go to fakie. I haven't done any of these tricks. Just the board slide to feeble is actually way harder than I thought it was going to be. The board slide to Hurricane works so much better. One of the big advantages is rails, because you can kind of lift your board, you get a little more leverage. Someone please just tell me what I'm doing wrong. This isn't working. All right, we got to move on. Oh, it's too hard, and I want to have fun out here. So board slide to feeble is actually a lot harder than I anticipated. So half cab feeble, nothing I've ever done before. So just go half cab straight into feeble grind, pop out, roll out. Let's try that one. More failures today. I'm sorry guys. It's just, this is the reality of like going out, trying to skate when you're not feeling it. Like I'm forcing myself, but it's good. It's progression either way. If I don't land the half cab feeble, which is really hard, I can't believe I just tried to ollie into one. That was stupid. That's when you know it's like time to move on from the trick, when you're just trying like ridiculous things. So what are the other ones I got to try? That's 2 I didn't land, 1 I didn't land. So, you know, 1 win, 2 losses. Feeble 270 out. That's the next one I'm gonna try. I don't know why I added all these feebles on today. Hardest trick for me. So try feeble. The idea is I'm gonna spin, kind of get my back trucks down onto the ground and then spin 270 out. I've seen this one a lot. It looks really cool. Maybe I can pull it off. We're on a roll now. 3 losses, 1 win, right? So I got 1 more, right? Is that 4 tricks or did I have 5? I don't even remember. Tricks, so we got 1 out of the 4. that's okay. I'm glad I got out here. I'm gonna go check out the DIY, get a couple licks around there, but ultimately, like, I'm sweating. I feel so much more healthy than when I first got here and I was parked in my car and I was talking about not even wanting to skate. Like, I just have a better mindset. Now I feel like I can go and actually have a productive day. So it just goes to show sometimes, like, you're not motivated, but you just gotta throw yourself in that fire.